All right, Mike. So today we're going to talk about sewer scope inspections.
Yep.
Right. Is there another name that's known by?
Sewer camera inspections.
Not a colonoscopy?
Colonoscopy of the house, sure. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what we're doing.
When we were talking about this and you said that, I was like, oh, that's funny. I got to use it on the show for sure. So you're an expert home inspector. Your business is Veteran Home Inspections, LLC, and you've been in business for how long now?
We're going on 9 years.
9 years. And you work with your wife on it. And again, a family operation, which I
Right.
love that kind of business. And are you busy lately or no?
We're crazy busy.
Crazy busy, right? Welcome to San Antonio.
Yes, it's great. So.
Awesome. All right, so today we're going to talk about now sewer scope inspection. So when I was doing my research on this, I was like, I'm not sure how interesting this is going to be, but whoa, I was like, oh, I'm doing a couple things wrong. I needed to actually address. So I'm excited to talk a little bit about it. But let's start with, what is this sewer scope inspection you're talking about?
Basically, what it is we use a waterproof camera on a cable that we push into the main drain line at a clean out, and we inspect the inside of the main drain line.
Okay, so are you going towards the street or towards the house or both?
Both.
Okay, awesome.
Yep. So we're going to look from, as far as we can get into the house. We can't control which, pipe the camera follows. It's going to basically stay with the largest pipe, and we'll go to the end of that. And then we'll also go out to where we can see the connection of the drain line to the city sewer line or to the septic tank if you're on a septic.
Right. So the homeowner's portion of the sewer line, where does it stop?
Generally at the city connection.
Okay, so it goes all the way out. Now, something that I ran across was with respect to home warranties, that home warranty actually stops at the perimeter of the house, not the yard. Do you know anything about that?
That really depends on
The home
warranty.
Yeah.
The warranty we offer, that Sewer Guard, covers from the house out to the street connection.
You guys, your home inspection company offers a warranty?
Yeah, we are partnered with a warranty company that provides that.
That's so cool. When do you sell that to somebody?
We actually give it to them with every home inspection that we do.
Oh, really? It's included?
Awesome.
Yep.
All right.
We have a whole package of warranties that we offer with every inspection.
Okay, we'll get
Very
into pricing.
nice.
I
I like
assure you,
that.
for the listeners, we're going to get into pricing because I like to, and I know it's always a range, but I definitely like to talk about it. So, do you inspect septic systems as well?
We do.
Is there a lot of that here?
It depends on the area. Once you get outside the cities, then most everything is septic. Like, for example, I live in Bandera County, and we have maybe 2 or 3 square miles total in the county that is on a sewer system. Everything else is septic.
Okay.
So, and there are even pockets in San Antonio where houses are on septic systems.
Okay. Well, like where? Is it predominant in any particular area of town? Or?
The older sections. There's a development in Chavano Park that is on septics.
Okay.
Wasn't in the city back then.
Yeah.
So, how many of these sewer line inspections do you figure your company has done?
I don't even know.
Just a lot, right?
Yeah. We do them frequently. We have a locator on the end of the camera so that we can find septic tanks that got lost over the years.
Oh, wow.
And nobody knows where the septic tank is, so we can run the camera down, find the septic tank, and then use a locator to know where to dig.
Okay, that's
Jeez.
smart.
Yeah. Oh, it saves us a lot of work.
I bet.
How long do these inspections take when you're doing them?
A sewer camera inspection takes maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Okay, so it's pretty quick.
Yeah, it's really quick, and we add it on to home inspections all the time, and it's a quick adder, and it really can save you a lot of money.
Well, yeah, it's kind of crazy the types of things that can go wrong, and then of course that has a domino effect as well. So, just when you're doing the inspection, what do you provide the person that's getting the inspection done? Do you give them you show them videos? What do they get out of the inspection?
A written report, and we can record the video of the inspection.
Can they watch it while you're actually doing it as well?
They can.
Do they typically do that or no?
No.
You probably don't want to see that.
I don't know that I'd want to see that.
No, normally it's, we
What
get
is
some
that?
people that want to see it, but most people are just like, yeah, let me know, send me the video at the end.
So when do you typically do these inspections for homeowners? When is that happening? Is it Is it triggered by like somebody calls you and says, "Hey, I want to do this," or is it usually with a home sale?
Well, most of our clients are going to be buyers, and they add on the sewer camera inspection just, because most home inspectors don't inspect the drain line. It's buried, it's under the house, and unless you have invested in the camera to do these inspections, and they're not cheap, then they're not going to offer them. And our regulations say we're not responsible basically for that line because we can't see it. So, wise home buyers add on add these extra inspections on to further protect themselves.
That makes sense.
It does.
We do get the occasional call to locate a septic.
Okay.
When they're having septic issues and they need to find it, but no one can find it. So we can, sometimes we can find it.
That's
if
really
we
something
have
you don't
access.
think about, right? It's like, I wouldn't even think about that. Where's the septic?
Where is it?
I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Yeah.
How do they mark it with something typically or what?
It really depends, and it depends on the county, how the records are.
Okay.
Some counties have great records where I can, ask the county for a drawing of the septic, and and it's right where it's supposed to be. Other counties, I get a little 3x5 card that basically says the address and they paid their septic permit fee, and that's it. I mean, literally, that's what I get from some counties.
They're like, good luck.
Yeah, it's like, there is a septic somewhere on the property, maybe.
Jeez.
We found, cases where the septic actually turned out to be a couple 55-gallon drums buried in the yard.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a total
awful.
DIY job, right?
Yeah,
Total.
yeah,
Yeah.
that really
Wow.
is.
So what kind of things are you finding during the home inspection? What's the most common things?
For the sewer camera inspections, the most common things we find, the most common thing we find is low spots in the line,
What do you mean by that, low spots?
where the pipe drops down and then comes back up.
Oh, so it's
So-
not going to drain properly.
Yeah, the number one rule of plumbing is that everything flows downhill.
Right.
So when you
That should
start
be a
trying when you start trying to push it uphill, that's when you start getting blockages and all of that. And really there is only one way to fix that, and that is to dig up the line and get the correct slope on it.
So, but how do you know?
We can see it.
You can actually tell that it's not that it's flowing the wrong way.
Well, we'll run water during the inspection,
Okay.
and when my camera head goes
Gotcha.
underwater, it's
Right.
pretty evident that, hey, there's a low spot here. So.
I thought I was going to get him on that question. It's like, how do you know?
Yeah.
Because it's just a little eye
But
candy.
if you want to
Tip.
get really technical, the cameras that we use, they actually have a slope indicator on them. Right on
Ooh,
the
that's
screen.
fancy.
Wow.
I like it.
So,
What else?
okay, so root intrusion.
Mhm.
So
Trees.
we have very nutrient-rich water. So when there's a small crack in the pipes and the tree roots or whatever get in there, they just start growing and
What's
Can-
causing the pipe to crack?
depending on the type of pipe, your older pipes like cast iron, clay, Orangeburg, they just
Wait a
deteriorate.
minute. They're making pipes out of clay?
I was just
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
the exact same thing.
Yeah, that was very common for a long time.
Whose idea was that? You should know
guess-
that answer.
I
I'm
guess
just
they
saying.
didn't like the cast iron idea, so they
Clay.
thought,
No, let's
let's
make
do
a
clay.
water pipe out of clay.
Or cast iron.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
jeez.
Oh yeah, like when they made clay pots, like
Well, I guess, but
Yeah.
clay water wells.
That is
everything.
so short-sighted, though. Steel or PVC or no
well,
clay.
they didn't have PVC back when they were doing the clay.
Really?
though.
They didn't have it
No.
back in like 200 BC?
Nope.
No, of course not.
PVC's new?
Yeah.
We get breaks in the line, be it just from deterioration or, if it's buried too close to the surface and you get vehicle traffic over it.
How
or-
deep is it supposed to be?
Well, it should be at least a couple feet deep.
Okay.
And then, of course, you have slope down, so sometimes they get up to be 8 to 10 feet deep.
Oh, wow.
So
Jeez.
Ooh, that'd be an expensive trenching job, I would
that
think.
is a very expensive. I mean, if you're doing a sewer line repair, just figure that you're out at least $1,000.
Wow.
All right, cool.
You know what you're getting.
And then, of course, your regular blockages. Sometimes we get in there and it's like, okay, there's a blockage normally caused by either roots or a improper slope. And at that point, it's like, okay, we've got a blockage. I can't push my camera any further. But so.
I
That's
thought he was
a-
going to say somebody flushing a diaper down the toilet or something.
So, yeah,
Yes,
it's those cloth wipey things, right?
yes, flushable
Baby
wipes are not
wipe.
flushable. Okay, we'll just leave it at that.
Good
they will
suggestion.
they will destroy a septic really
Mhm.
fast, and they do build up, especially if there's any rough surfaces in your sewer line,
Mhm.
like on an older cast iron or something. Then they'll just start catching on that, and then you're gonna have blockages.
That is such a great
Yes.
suggestion.
So we use wipes in our house, right? Oh, they're no longer allowed. I mean, because that's like
That's where you get the trash can with the sealable lid and just put them in there.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are some signs of a sewer issue, like that people should be watching for?
Backups.
Okay.
Backups are going to be probably the first thing that a homeowner is going to see.
Okay. All right. So, what kind of costs are typically associated with repairing sewer lines?
They're not cheap.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's a lot of digging involved, depending on how deep they are. You can easily hit $1,000 to several $1,000s.
Pretty quick. And how much are your home inspections?
The home inspection's $375.
Well, the sewer line, I'm
sewer
sorry.
camera with a home inspection, we're running $175.
Okay. And so 175 just to make sure everything is flowing the way it should be flowing. That seems like a pretty easy cost on that. All right. So, Mike, if people want to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
Okay, our website is vhillc.com, and you can also call our office at 210-202-1974.
All right, thanks, man. And as
All right.
always, if you want to catch videos of Mike's show, you have a YouTube channel as well, but you can get him at homebuyertalkradio.com. Click on our icon there, head to YouTube, or you can go to, is it off your website too? Do you have your YouTube link yet off that?
Don't know. I'll have to check.
Okay. Well, you can always get through homebuyertalkradio.com. You can get there.